LeBron King James versus Kevin Horace Grant Durant. Welcome back, guys. It's NBA Jerry. Uh, you know, the debate's gonna go on. Oh, who's better? Kevin Durant's better than LeBron. Oh, that's bullshit. Everybody knows LeBron James is the best player in the world. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Okay. Now, mind you, I'm a LeBron fan, and you guys know where I'm coming from, and I'm biased, but I'm also fair, okay? Because I give LeBron, I diss LeBron when he needs to be dissed, okay? Trust me, you go back to my old videos when he went to the Miami Heat. I call him the Miami cheat, and that decision and that hour special was stupid, okay? Now, here's what I'll say. LeBron James, if he would have had any of those kind of games that Horace Grant Durant did in against Houston, where he just disappeared and, he was the third wheel and stuff like that, LeBron would have got swept. But Kevin Durant can afford to do that because Kevin Durant has arguably the best player in his team. Because some people say Steph Curry's the best player. He has Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, the best shooting backcourt in NBA history. Black-ass Draymond Green, who does a lot. He's a jack of all trade, master of none. He's a shit talker. I can't stand him. But he gets the job done, man. You hate him if he's not on your team, but you love him if you had him. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, LeBron James does everything for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And just put it like this. If you put LeBron James on the Golden State Cheaters and you put Horace Grant Durant on the Cavs, what the hell do you think will happen? They wouldn't have made the finals with Horace Grant Durant, the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's for damn sure. And Golden State Cheaters would have been undefeated with LeBron James. So, people are going to be matching them up and everything else, and I hear people saying, "Oh man, if Horace Grant Durant does to LeBron what he did last year, what did he do to him last year?" Nobody. Let me give you guys a news flash and a spoiler. Okay, can nobody stop Kevin Durant? Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. He couldn't stop Kevin Durant. Scottie Pippen, one of the greatest defensive players, perimeter defensive players. Dennis Rodman is one of the defensive players. They couldn't stop him. You can't stop that nigga unless you got a broomstick in your hand. Okay, he's too tall, he's too long, he's got too many skills. All right, so with Kevin Horace Grant Durant, when he scores on LeBron, which is always one-on-one because you can't double team him because he's got the best shooters in the world on his team. So Kevin Durant just has his free will to just do what the hell he wants. So when people say, "Oh man, Horace Grant Durant outscored LeBron," look what LeBron has to do for his team versus what Kevin, I couldn't beat him, so I joined him. Durant has to do. Okay, all Kevin Durant has to do is score. He gets rebounds and play deal. I'm not saying he doesn't do everything else, but his responsibilities compared to LeBron's is nothing. Okay? So I'm not taking anything away from Horace Grant Durant. He is a top 3 players in this league. It's between him and Anthony Davis for number 2, to be honest with you. But to say he's better than LeBron James, I mean, come on, man. LeBron has had a couple of bad games in this playoffs. He had game 1 against Boston. He kind of laid an egg. In a game against the Pacers, he kind of laid an egg and stuff like that. But if he just goes and chills and doesn't have a good game, they get blown out and they lose. Simple as that. If Horace Grant Durant has a bad game, they still can win. Okay? So when people telling me, "Oh, man," because, listen, I'll get into that in a minute about who's going to win the game, the series. You pretty much know who's going to win. And even if Horace Grant Durant outplays LeBron, which I don't see happening, but if he outscores him, that's the only thing he can do is score more points. He's probably going to score more points than LeBron James because that's his job. He's a scorer, okay? That doesn't mean he's a better player than LeBron James, okay? And people are going to say, "Oh, Michael Jordan got 6 championships. He's 6-0 in the finals and all this other stuff." That's true. LeBron probably will never be the greatest player of all time when it comes to, his finals things and everything else, his record. But at the end of the day, Kevin Horace Grant Durant going to the Cheaters doesn't make him one of the greatest players of all time because he won a bunch of championships. He would have been one of the greatest players of all time, period, point blank. And I give him no credit for winning the championship with the Cheaters. None. When they were running around hollering and screaming last year, I didn't give a shit about that. You joined the OP team, an overpowered team that was 73-9, that beat you, and you was up 3-1 on them, and you ran and snitched and went to the Cheaters, okay? So I got no respect for Horace Grant Durant as far as that goes. I respect him as a basketball player and as a person. He's a great basketball player. He's a great person. But that decision to go to the Cheaters, that was a bitch move. I'm sorry. And for people to say that he's better than LeBron James for this, that's stupid. Because y'all going to say, "Oh, man, he's 2-1, because LeBron beat the shit out of him when he was with Miami and Oklahoma with Durant. Durant was on Oklahoma. LeBron beat the shit out of him in that series 4-1. Y'all gonna say, oh man, you know, Horace Durant is 2-1 against LeBron. He must be better than Durant. No, he's not. Okay, let me give you a news flash. He's not. So stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna give my predictions. At the end of the day, the MVP of the playoffs so far, hands down, is LeBron James. I don't even think Kevin Durant is in the discussion for that. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, my disgust for him. But stay tuned for the next video. If you have any questions, please leave in the comment below. If you agree with me, go ahead and hit the like button. If you disagree, hit the dislike button. You know I don't give a damn. Holla at your boy. Peace.